Hi there, I'm Story, User Story. Join me as I tell you my story. I was born from an idea that my product owner, Mrs. Moneypenny, had about a new product that was going to be introduced. As soon as Mrs. Moneypenny had the idea, she created and placed me in the product backlog, where I joined other user stories that were located there. This made me a little nervous. After a short while, multiple conversations with the development team took place to refine and finalize my details and language so that the development team would understand what product increment needed to be built. As a result of understanding how I increment the product, Mrs. Moneypenny was able to order rank me, along with other user stories, in the product backlog according to value and desire. In order for the product increment to be developed, the development team provides an estimation of the amount of work required to build us. The estimate is based on relative comparison against the other user stories contained in the product backlog. They're using t-shirts. I'm an extra large. If my size is too large to complete in one development iteration, then Mrs. Moneypenny will work with the development team to break me down or split me into smaller user stories. We are re-estimated by the development team. Here we go. I'm now ready for the building effort to start. Once Mrs. Moneypenny informs the development team that she wants my product increment to be built in the upcoming iteration, the development team will pull me into their backlog, the sprint backlog, where I will reside with some of the other user stories. They are now my friends. During the iteration period, a member of the development team will begin building the product increment based on the language written in my acceptance criteria section. The work performed to build the product increment is done once the team has met all of my acceptance criteria. Now I'm ready to be demonstrated to Mrs. Moneypenny and get her approval. The development team is proud to show Mrs. Moneypenny, and her friends too, the product increment that has been built. During the demonstration, there is conversation about what other improvements that can be made to improve the business value. Once the demonstration is completed, Mrs. Moneypenny gives her approval. The product increment is now available to be shipped. We did it!